Well, we're here. We finally made it. There's been so much planning and preparation, so much excitement, some setbacks, even some heartache, but we are finally here, you and I. Our long journey together has tested ourselves, one another, and the ones that love us to no end. So many times it seemed this would just never work out. You barged your way into my swacky paw plans that weekend, and I feel like we made a whole new beginning. I saw an incredible change in you. I knew that I had been making changes as well. Our growth during our time apart was evident. We were both on a healthy path. I've since seen you continue to grow, to be such a loving and compassionate person towards all things. Your constant curiosity with life and your fun nature is infectious. I've continued to fall deeper and deeper in love with you. You are my best friend. I promise to treat you with love and respect at all times, even when you were taking up the entire bed. I want you to know that you can continue to confide in me with whatever it is you need to get out. I promise to listen and respond honestly. I promise to stay vulnerable and receptive to criticism. God knows I have plenty of room to grow here. I promise to work hard for our future and set new goals as we achieve old ones. I promise to stop and smell the roses and watch the sunsets along the way. I will continue to tell you how beautiful you are all the time. I promise to make you feel loved and appreciated. You make this quite easy for me. I promise to remain faithful to you and to you alone. You are stuck with me. I promise to walk alongside you as your equal through whatever life throws our way. And I promise to allow a reasonable number of animals on our funny farm at all times. We can define the word reasonable at a later date.
I was waiting.
Ness, I'm excited to see what our future holds and where we end up, but more importantly, I'm excited to be your teammate as we navigate these experiences. We have walked through a lot together, and I'm sure there will be more mountains to climb. With the support of all our amazing family, friends, and one another, we will conquer it all. I love you more than I could ever express in words, so I'll strive to show you through actions.
Jason, I remember the moment I knew that I loved you. It wasn't the first time we met. I don't think a 7-year-old knows what love truly means. But I did know that you were a total babe with dimples for days. The moment I knew that I loved you happened sometime in 2004, when I learned how big your heart was. I saw the quirky, playful relationship you shared with your dad. I saw how much family meant to you, and I saw how unbelievably devoted you were to Kaylin, who was 4 at the time. I don't know much about construction, but I do know when you build a house, you need to start with a solid foundation. It might have taken us a few times to get here, but we needed to break down all the walls and rebuild them on a surface based on trust, forgiveness, honesty, and faith. Today, you're my best friend. You're everything I've ever prayed for in a partner. You're the calm to my crazy. You're practical, you're gentle and kind. You're the best cook ever, Bisque Daddy. You provide comfort when I'm hurting, and you are my safe place. You're my home. You are the king of dad jokes. You're my greatest adventure. You always encourage me to try new things. You're the reason I love fishing, the reason I know how to shoot, the reason I know how to bait a hook, the reason I have a hunting license that I'll probably never use.
Oh, come on.
You're the reason I wake up at ungodly hours on the weekends. The reason I love oysters. The reason I know how to tile an entryway. A huge reason I have excellent credit. Because friendly competition is a huge motivator. I vow to constantly challenge you to see the bright side, to be the best version of you. I vow to always ask for your input before I bring home a furry new addition. Doesn't mean I'll listen, but I promise to consider your feelings. I promise to buy you Pellegrino instead of the cheap brand of sparkling water. I promise to always put you and the girls first. I promise to continue growing and working on myself. To assure I bring to the relationship what I hope to see in return. I promise to try my hardest to step away from my stubbornness and accept that I make mistakes and that I am, to my dismay, not always right. I promise to remind you how great of a man, a son, a friend, and a father you are. And I'll remind you how proud your dad would be of you. This relationship, this adventure that we're on, has already challenged us as a couple to work through hardships and obstacles and to become stronger in our communication, in our commitment, and to our love. It has been the biggest growth and the greatest lesson I have ever had for myself. No part of me believes that this step into our forever together will be easy or perfect. But I promise to try every day to show up for you and our family because you're worth it. As a wise man by the name of Drake once said, we started from the bottom, now we're here. We're finally here. I get to marry my best friend, the love of my life, and I can't wait to spend forever with you as your wife.